Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle, apparently. So, the guy said that he's tried this battle a bunch of times, and even though he's got a Necrofex Colossus Doom stack, hasn't been able to win it, that he basically can't do anything about it. So, I definitely don't think that Necrofex Colossus is a top 5 Doom stack. That's why it didn't go on my list for it, but I actually think it's actually ranked number 6, or 7. And I can kind of see why you'd struggle. Most armies in this game can't really handle being attacked by 2 armies, even if you do have a Doom stack. That's why you should always try to make sure you're the attacker. But I'll see what I can do, and we'll see what he's doing wrong, and how to properly use a Necrofex Colossus Doom stack, because he might just be using it wrong. Because I would think with all the enemy infantry in there, that the Necrofexes would just get rid of them all pretty easily. And sure, you'd have to deal with, like, the Charybdis. But, you know, there's only one there. Let's have a look at these other heroes here. So, it looks like you put extra points into Nehek, and you've got Gunnery White, and... Okay. I guess another thing is also the location. Like, you want to make sure you've got a clear shot the whole way through. Because these hills would actually be a little bit of a problem. Alright. Now, another thing that we want to do is stand as close together as possible. You really don't want to be too spread out with these guys. Especially against this kind of army here, when you're dealing with a lot of melee infantry, and you've got, you know, big single entity dudes. If you clump them all up together, the infantry units fight really badly. It's also a lot easier to protect individual units that are particularly damaged. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, no option to withdraw, so we have to win. Looks like their reinforcements are on force march, so if they lose this, they lose big time.
Fleet Captain!
We do not have much Winds of Magic either, so be very careful about using that. Just be patient. Actually, you know what? You should stand a little bit further back. I think part of the problem is that we're not going to be able to utilize our full range. Like, if they start showing up here, that's like 100 meters of which we weren't shooting. I can't justify sending someone out there to scout because no one's fast enough to do that. Surely they're coming soon. Just be patient. We're on the defense here. We do not need to move. Okay, here we go. Bogging them down with some zombies could be a decent idea as well. No, don't do that. Yeah, Blackguard of Nagaron, I recall them absolutely wrecking Necrofex Colossus, so we should really be trying to aim for them. And also Dark Shards. Sure everyone holds their ground. Try to spread out the damage as much as possible. Make sure that no units that arrive here are at full strength. What does this do? Okay. Alright, just gonna use single cast and hex. Because that way we'll be able to access the full map heals a bit more often. And I get one use of this, and I think now's a good time for it. Definitely want. Oh, we've got Wind of Death as well. Ooh, I do like a Wind of Death. Just wait. We've got such limited magic, and we're not under that much pressure at the moment. They can fight a little bit. I'd use Wind of Death if they were more clumped together. I don't want to just take out one unit, I want to take out like 6. Somebody get rid of these fucking Dark Shards. This one here is in real bad shape. Some of the Necrofexes may end up dead. Alright, what we want to do here is get them all together. Don't worry too much about shooting anymore. Get them all in a big blob. We're going to get ready for a Wind of Death. Alright. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, there we go. That's probably about as good as it's going to get there. No, that didn't cast. God damn it. Fucking hell. Cast the goddamn spell, you dumb shit. Keeps getting disrupted. Here it comes. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's hella loads of kills. Just do that because it will give us balance of power. But that was the end of our Winds of Magic, because yeah, we have shit magic. Shit amounts of it. But that number of kills was really good. Keep our guys together. We fight better together than we do apart. Sorry about your gunnery, White, but you know, fucked situation here. Seems like it's pretty low level anyway. Trying to get out of him there, but just get bogged down. I don't think he's going to escape. I don't know, there's nothing I can do to increase his leadership. Now if we send someone to go like bog down these Dark Shards, the problem here is that we're outnumbered 2-1. That's the big problem. They can tie us down and shoot us. This is why you have to be on the attack. these help as well a little bit. Got to stick together. I know we're still getting shot by dark shards, but there's just nothing we can do about it. We're not fast enough to be able to use them as like carnosaurs. They just don't work that way. Best thing I can do is just try to minimize the amount of damage they're doing to us by standing back to back. So if you're wondering where these guys are coming from, when these guys hit half health, they spawn them. They just do that once. Yeah, sorry about the gunnery, White. But it's just hard to get him out of that. These two guys are doing well, though. Alright, most of the melee units are gone now, so now we can actually start breaking out. Going after the missile units. Still losing. Lost quite a few Necrofexes, but I'm sure you can rebuild them. This will be a lesson to you. Don't get attacked by enemies. Be the attacker. Honestly, I feel like as soon as we moved out here, things got worse. Like chasing after the dark shards.
I'll cut them. Shamble on. Moving.
Now, Necrofex Colossus don't do as much DPS as like Dark Shards do, which is why it's important to get into melee with them. Victory is in our grasp, so we're going to win, but we certainly did take a beating. So I think one of the things that we did differently, look, I didn't see what his replay was, but I think he probably was spread out a lot, and maybe didn't utilize the Wind of Death. Because while it would have been good to heal them, I mean, that Wind of Death killed so many, and that was high quality deaths. If we have a look at some of the other kills in here, like, he's the best performer in the battle. And if you had a little bit more magic, I probably couldn't have saved all of them, but I could have done a lot more. And yeah, the gunnery White getting killed, so that's not good either, but it was either he dies or your entire army dies. Okay, I think they just got the army losses there. Yeah. But yeah, it's situations like this, which is why I didn't put the Necrofex Colossus on the top 5 Doom stack. If the situation is you attacking an enemy army, usually you're going to be totally fine. But yeah, with them not being able to handle this sort of situation particularly well, that's why they're not on the list. Like an army of Hippogriff Knights probably could have handled that. Without losing any Hippogriff Knights. So, 8 of the Necrofexes. No, 7 of the Necrofexes died and the vampires don't get raised to dead on these units, so they're definitely gone. But that army there is completely wiped out, and at least you still have an army, so that's something. Definitely would have liked that to go better, but you know, these things happen. Ugh. Dealing with the Druki tide, are you? Alright, well, you're not going to win that. But anyway, my job here is done. This is on Legendary difficulty, so that's it. Don't get me wrong. Necrofex, Colossus, Doom stacks. Awesome Doom stacks. Just not quite a top 5 Doom stack in my opinion, compared to the other ones that I had in that list, you know, a little while back. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.